Today I will be asking ChatGPT for the best guns in Phantom Forces, and this should be pretty interesting. Before we get started, let's see if we can get, I don't know, let's shoot for something small. Let's see if we can get 50 subscribers gained on this video and 100 likes. We're getting kind of close to 19k, and I'd appreciate it a lot, so like and subscribe and it helps me out. Alright, here we go. What are the best guns in Phantom Forces? Phantom Forces, the best guns often depend on personal playstyle, yada yada, I don't care. Assault rifles, M16A3, FAMAS F1, AK-47. PDWs is MP510 and MP7. Sniper rifles, Intervention, Remington 700. Huh, okay. LMGs, M60 and the L86 LSW, yeah boy. Shotguns, KSG-12 and Remington 870. DMRs, SCAR SSR and SKS. Now these are actually some pretty interesting picks. I disagree with like 90% of them. I mean, M60 definitely should be up here. MP7 should be up here. But other than that, I mean, these aren't really that good of picks. But I mean, I didn't expect much better, to be honest. So I guess we're going to be using the assault rifles today. Yeah, so here we go. M16A3. Now my opinions on the M16A3 are probably a lot worse than most people's. I think this gun is absolutely overrated, and it's I don't know, I'm not a big fan of the M16A3. It's pretty much the most average assault rifle out there, and it gets used quite a bit. Why in the world is there a level 457 in my game? What are you doing? Like, YouTube's basically my part-time job, and I'm only like rank 172 in this, and this is the only game I record. So I don't know, maybe he's been playing for years. Well, I mean, I've been playing since 2018. Jesus, I don't know. I can't even get one kill without like that level 400 killing me. I'm literally about to switch servers. I can't deal with this right now. I'm on the Phantoms, okay. So this should be our spawn, and I see enemies over here already. There's a guy here. Goodbye. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the M16A3. It has relatively low recoil, but it's not really that great. Yeah, here's what the recoil pattern looks like. As you can see, there's a little bit of a kick to it. I do have muzzle brake on here. I don't really know what the best setup is for this thing. I might try like ARS suppressor and see if that's better. Yeah, the M16A3, I mean, I think right now this is probably the worst the M16A3's ever been. I know in the past it's been kind of alright, but it used to have a lot less recoil, and I think it's always had pretty mid damage. I mean, it's like a 3-shot to 5-shot, I think. No, it's not even that. I think it's 4-shot to 5-shot. And I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that, really. I prefer like guns that have higher damage. Like, there's plenty of options out there that have both higher damage and lower recoil. I mean, if you think about it. You have the AK-12BR, which is a 3-shot to 4-shot, and that has much lower recoil than this thing does, to be quite honest with you. Now, to be fair, that is a battle rifle, so I mean, it's kind of like comparing apples to oranges, but it's still in general just a better gun than this. And there's so many better options out there, even like in the assault rifle category. Like the fact that ChatGPT didn't even mention the AUG A2 with 7.62 on the list is absolutely criminal, because this is easily the best assault rifle in the game. If not the best, one of the best guns in the game. I wouldn't say it's the best at this point in time, but this is definitely the best assault rifle in the game, not this crap. Now, next on the list was the FAMAS F1, and it didn't really specify which ammo attachment, so I'm literally just using the F1 conversion here. But I do generally prefer the G2 more than the F1. I think the F1's probably better suited for longer range situations, and the G2 is more suited for close range situations. So, I mean, the F1, I definitely wouldn't be using the F1 in Metro. I'd be using the G2 instead, but I guess there's nothing I can really do about that, because I don't know what ChatGPT means by the F1. Does that count the G2? I don't know. But I really like the FAMAS F1. This was actually one of the first guns I ever pre-bought. If you actually want to know like the specific guns I pre-bought the Honey Badger and the FAMAS F1 like with my actual own money. Like, I literally went to the store, got Roblox cards, and bought those two guns. So I spent real money on those two guns, and I can proudly say I've never bought the BFG, because I was never interested with snipers, but I did pre-buy, like, with earned credits. I think I pre-bought the PPSH-41 and the Tommy gun, which I was actually disappointed with the Tommy gun because I thought it'd be like the PPSH, but the PPSH was actually just a better gun. That's like back when I was a lower rank and I just immediately thought that higher rank guns were better, which isn't true at all. In fact, some of the best guns in the game are actually like within the first 15 ranks, so I was really misunderstanding. Yeah, the FAMAS F1, it's good. I like the FAMAS F1 better than the M16A3 because this actually has some cool gimmicks and things to it. It's got some reasons to use it, and the M16A3 kind of doesn't, in my opinion. But overall, the FAMAS F1's a very creamy gun. Don't take that out of context. I mean, it's very satisfying to use. That's kind of what I'm trying to get at here. But yeah, the FAMAS F1, I really like this gun. To be honest, I miss the old FAMAS. I think the old FAMAS was way better than this and the G2 conversion. I'd take that. Oh my god. How did you run right into me and still miss all your shots? That was embarrassing for the both of us. But yeah, like I was saying, the OG FAMAS, I think that had a fire rate of like 1,000. It was slightly slower than the G2, but it had 30 rounds and had a lot less recoil, I think. It was still a little recoil-y, but it was slightly less than the G2. I don't know, it was pretty much like a nice balance between the F1 and the G2. It was kind of like a mix of both. And I really missed that FAMAS. It also had an interesting model. I don't know, like the top rail was like kind of weird. You would have had to have been there to know what I'm talking about, but yeah, I don't know. I like the OG FAMAS. I guess I'm just a sucker for anything OG at this point. Like, I'm getting old. I've been in this Phantom Forces community for a really long time, since early 2018. In fact, I might have even started playing in late 2017. I don't have an exact date. I didn't really care at the time. I didn't know that I would care, really. I didn't know that I'd start making Phantom Forces videos, I'm not gonna lie. But I made like 1 or 2 for fun. It worked, so I kept doing it. That guy there. Got the assist off on him, I'll take that. I keep wall running on accident. Like, does anybody actually, like, casually wall run these days? I haven't seen like a single player wall running the entire time. This server's dead. Where's everybody at? I can't find anybody. There's a guy back there. Oh, hello. Yeah, there we go. I got a double. Sure, that works, I guess. I think I'm just gonna move on to the next gun if there's nobody here. Okay, I got that guy. I'm just gonna like walk back and forth. Yep, there's nobody. I'm going to move on to the next gun. The next gun ChatGPT said I should use is the AK-47, which I need to change this setup. Alright, here we go. This is a little more acceptable. The AK-47 is good. I mean, it's good. I don't think it's as good as it used to be. It used to be able to 2-shot close range with hollow point, and it doesn't do that anymore, but it's still a 3-shot to 4-shot, I believe, with pretty high recoil, but that's not really that big of a problem, especially on Metro here. But yeah, you're going to be having some problems with, you know, with range and things like that with this thing. But I wouldn't recommend using this on, like, Desert Storm, for example. But, I mean, if you're on Metro like this right here, I'd definitely recommend the AK-47. I think it's good. I don't think it's necessarily close to being one of the best assault rifles, but it's up there. It's good. It's also got kind of a slower fire rate. Well, I actually have hollow point on here, but it has a penetration of 1.4, which is really, really good. That's a lot above average. This server's actually dead. I don't know what to do. I'm 31 and 11. I'm not doing too bad. Let me get this guy here. There we go. Yeah, this is also a gun that pretty much everybody has. It's a lower rank. I think it's like rank 30s or it's like in the 30s or 40s. I'm not too sure. I'll actually check. Yeah, it's rank 47. So most of you guys probably have this thing. It's not too hard to get. I'm gonna go up here, kill this guy. Let's go. Well, all the enemies are just now showing up, and they're showing up at my spawn. So yeah, I don't think this is the best AK gun. I mean, AK-74 is it's okay. It's better than the AK-74. Maybe not better than the AKM. AKM is actually pretty good right now. I think the AKM also has less recoil than the AK-47 does. Oh, hold on. The AKM is actually pretty accurate, as you can see here. I just now realized this is kind of weird. The AK-47 recoil is kind of canted to the side. I never realized that. But yeah, if we're counting like LMG AKs, I think the RPK is definitely the best. In fact, I think the RPK is probably the best gun in the game right now. Either this or the M60, because they can both 3-shot all ranges. So yeah, I mean, there's no reason to use the AK-47 over the RPK or the M60. But the fact that the M60 can 3-shot all ranges while also being rank 19? It's kind of insane. I mean, yeah, I think that about does it for today. This was a very interesting little experiment. If you want to see me do some more ChatGPT Phantom Forces stuff, then let me know in the comments below, because this was pretty interesting. Be sure to like and subscribe. We're on the road to 19K. Helps me out a lot, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one.